Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey. Ooh.
Oh yes. Oh, Bailey's basically.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So it's sweet?
Oh yes. There's no point in something. No point in drinking something that doesn't taste good.
Yeah, I'm drinking peanut butter whiskey. I know people aren't a fan of it, but I like it.
I'm doing my best not to try and knock it, but
Not try to knock it. Have you had the peanut butter whiskey? You're probably like, that's trash.
no, I haven't.
All right,
I've never even
that's
heard
a
of
forever.
it. Until you said it.
Got my hat.
It's from like a San Diego distillery. There's this place in San Diego in Ocean Beach that's like OB Noodle House.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, we should go there one day.
I mean, I've
Their
been.
food slaps, but they have like their own peanut butter whiskey that they made. So they have like peanut butter whiskey shots there that you can't get like any store because they don't sell it. And then they have like their actual brand that they sell. He's like, nah.
I like peanut
I'm gonna
butter
have you
and
try it one
whiskey
day.
is okay, but together.
I'm gonna have you try
All
it
right,
one day.
like it's one of those things. I'd have to have a shot to figure out how bad I hate it.
Yeah, you guys would have to try it for sure.
Faye says, "I love your hair, Lady Kiko." Okay.
Oh, thank you.
She's a giant. Don't compliment her too much. She's 6'8".
I'm a giant. Oh my god.
Hold on. What happens if I? You know what? I don't want to do it. They might get mad. The bot does it. We'll let the bot do it. All right. So first off, Dust joining us. Me and Dust are part of the same stream team, Nova Fox faction. I'm surprised she didn't change that name, by the way, since she changed her full. You know what I'm talking about? I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah, she did a full
Goblin
rebranding.
Tavern faction. I don't know. I'm just making words up now. Both part of the same stream team. And Kiko's been part of a stream team, and then left one. So first, I want to ask Kiko first. Why did you join? And what was it? You don't need to say the name. Never mind. Why did you join the stream team? What was the reason for you joining? Why did they ask you to join?
I joined the stream team because like the people that were on the stream team were really cool. I'm still friends with some of them actually. So they invited me in and I was like, cool, I'll join.
Nice. All right.
But back then I didn't know much about stream team. So
What did you know about it?
about their stream team?
Yeah, I mean, what was stream teams to you at the time? Like, what if you didn't know much about it? What was the idea of it? Like, oh, you know what? That sounds cool. They asked me to join. Why not?
Yeah, well, with them, like, they seem like a pretty tight-knit community. They always, like, supported each other. Like, it felt like a family, so I thought that was really cool. That's why I wanted to join them.
What does feeling like a family mean?
Well, like, you know, like, online... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, when people are, like, really close to each other online, they're friends.
I mean, I'm close to... I'm as close to you as I can get. I got your phone number. I know your name. You've met my daughter. You know what I mean? I know Sick, but, like, did everybody in that stream team act like that?
I mean, some of them, yeah. The ones that I got close to, I still talk to today.
Okay.
They don't live here in San Diego and stuff, but they come out to San Diego to visit and we hang out.
Okay,
like,
how
they're
many
dope
were
people.
there? Was it like 100 deep? Because there's stream teams that were like 100 deep. I'm not even kidding.
There were a good amount. Like, I only got close to, I would say, 7 people.
I was not a fan of stream teams that had that many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of getting lost in the masses.
Sure, and I thought it was just a bunch of people following other people, but never actually did anything short of just being in the same stream team. Did their stream team that you were a part of make you do meetings and stuff?
Yeah, they did.
They did? Was it like a monthly meeting? You went over topics? What were some of the weird stuff they asked you? Or good stuff? Positive or negative?
It was more like we'd have meetings to like figure out who was like managing what, right? Like they wanted me to manage like their social media and stuff because I use Instagram a lot.
All of their social medias is crazy.
At one point, yes, but I declined to run like their Twitter and stuff. I was like, somebody else can take Twitter because I don't really use Twitter that much.
Okay.
I mean, I'll help out on Instagram, but
that's intern work.
That's a lot. I mean, you made it sound like there were a lot of people and you had to do everybody's. That's a little too much.
Or do you mean just the stream teams?
Like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Like maybe the team had a channel, not necessarily the individual. Sorry.
No, not the individuals. It was just the team.
Oh
like,
shit,
the
I
whole
fucked up.
team.
My bad. So it's just one account. My bad. I thought it was like the
Yeah,
fucking 100 people.
hell no,
I was like, that's crazy. I'm
no.
not doing
That's
that shit.
curious why me and him were having the same look.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, hell
no, that. Why would you do with somebody else's? That's crazy.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I struggle to do mine. Why would I want to do everybody else's?
Yeah, but I want to
No,
jump
no.
before we start nitpicking it. I want to jump at the good things that you got from it. Being treated as a family sounds cool, but you said you can't even explain it. So what was another benefit to it? What was the benefit towards you? What did you feel was a good thing coming out of it? What did you expect out of it?
Well, I would just say like my definition of family might mean something different to other people because like
Okay.
I literally don't have like a real family, right? Like I have my mom, my dad.
I got my
passed
mom and my
away.
brother. Yeah, I got my mom and my brother.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like for me, like family to me growing up has always been like friends that were super close to me.
Same.
So that's what I consider family. And like some of these people became really close friends to me, and they still are. Which
Okay.
Well,
is
that's how
cool.
it goes. What friends or family that you choose?
In a sense, I call them relatives. I don't call them family. I got a lot of relatives in the Philippines, but they don't know my favorite color. You know, so they couldn't tell me my birthday. You know what I mean? So
I'm
they're
gonna take a
relatives.
shot in the dark and say it's silver.
No, it's actually black. When have you seen me wear a silver tank top? Fuck
Whenever
outta
I've
here,
ever
I
seen you
swear.
LS1 black.
The silver was in relation to my car, you dumb fuck. I swear to God, I'm gonna get some Kentucky Fried Chicken. God, I swear it said
Oh
it.
my
Shut up,
God.
Chariot. Oh, now he pop up. Wasn't here for the first 7 hours. How you doing, Chariot? Swear to God. So if you're talking to some of them, what made you leave? What made you want to leave? If they're family and family is good, you still talk to some of them. Were the people who were still in there not enough to keep you?
Well, I mean, like all of them weren't like a family to me, only a select few.
Okay.
And like as it got bigger, the people that I weren't close to, I saw their attitudes change about stuff. And that's what like turned me off from that whole thing. That's why I left, because I was like, I can still be dope with you guys that I'm close to, but I don't need to be part of this stream team. Oh, and these egos and everything else, you know?
Okay.
Because like at a certain point it got to, oh, how can this benefit me? Like the people that were, I guess, kind of came up with the whole idea and everything like that. And I'm like, I don't really care about any of this shit. I'm just here because like I'm cool with 7 people. I thought the stream team was cool. I want to be a part of something
Okay.
like that. But now that I'm like in it, I don't think I want to be in this anymore type thing.
I don't know if I've dealt with ego personally in the stream team anyway. I don't think I've dealt with egos yet, but I do see the benefit part because there's a channel for the Hoover vacuum. Hoover. Apparently,
Hover.
it's another. What did I say?
Hoover.
Exclamation point rice. There's this apparently another app where people just post clips, and the whole platform is just a bunch of streamers, from my understanding. I'm not part of
Pretty
it. Yeah, but everyone who's a part of it is a streamer, and you post clips so that other streamers can look at your shit. So it seemed.
I don't even know what that is.
Neither did I. I'm not gonna mess around with it. I'm already
Yeah.
falling into the TikTok rabbit hole. It's good and bad. Jesus Christ.
It's streamer TikTok basically. Honestly, it's if they were to incorporate hover stuff into like Twitch, I feel like they'd probably fix a lot of their discoverability issues. But that's
Okay.
besides the point.
Well, that's what Hoover is, so they talk about that, but I don't think that's the same as ego. If you want to diversify your portfolio in terms of being discovered, I don't see it as a bad thing, but the fact that they talk about it is not necessarily ego related. They just want to be, higher chance to be discovered by being on another platform, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they talk about that, having goals for this year, we can look at some samples later, all of that stuff. I haven't encountered any egos. But if you joined just because somebody asked, some people convinced you, and then you became friends with some and left, are those same people still in there? The ones that you're close to, or did they leave?
Nope.
So they
left
all
you.
left too. Okay, so it didn't
Yeah.
last very long. I don't know what you mean by attitudes change other than them asking how does this benefit me? Because is that necessarily bad? I don't think so. Because if your goal is to be a content creator, right? Not a streamer, a content creator, and you want to do this full time, you want to pay bills, I don't think it's bad to ask how does this benefit me personally, right? Because you said you don't care.
At the end of the day.
I don't take it personally because I don't give a shit about it. I didn't go to school to be a streamer. I went to school to be a nurse, and I'm gonna retire as a nurse. But not everybody thinks that way. right? So I don't think it's bad for them to push that goal or try to achieve that goal by asking that question. Now, with how many people in there, can you tell me, like 50 or 100? Because I'm not kidding. I know some streamers that like 100 people in there, and they're just in there to put it on their fucking team under their streamer thing. Like Twitch Kittens, I think. You guys heard about that?
Never joined that shit.
Yeah, it was like 100 deep or something.
Oh, God.
Like, what? Yeah, Faye got a offer to join Twitch Kittens.
And what do you get out of it? It's ridiculous. I was not late, just saying. I'm just saying.
I know a story about that because the guy that runs that tried to get me to join. I said no, thank you.
Well, okay, what did he sell you on?
Ugh. Well, just about like saying, oh, we promote all these girls in Twitch Kittens, and you should check us out, and like showed me their Discord, which I like jumped in just to take a peep at it. Looked at all their social media, and I was like, no, this isn't really for me. Sorry. Okay. And then like, go ahead.
And they have a lot of regulatory things that you have to like. You have to abide by certain practices that they have. Like they expect you to dress a certain way. They expect you to speak a certain way. Like,
yeah.
There's a reason why Faye turned it down.
Faye says more than that. So what? They gotta show boobs? You can say it.
Well. Plus, like the owner behind it is like a scumbag. Straight up, like I mean, there was stuff all over Twitter about him and about like that whole community. So that's something I don't want to be a part of.
No, but again, like you're talking to a guy that I have more respect for. Somebody trying to make it showing boobs. Yeah. There's a gross underline to the okay, well, I mean, if he's a scumbag, he's a scumbag. I don't know if you're necessarily streaming for that scumbag, though.
Yeah, you are, because, like, he's the one who created it. Him and the girl that he was with. I don't know if he's with her anymore, but it's a whole fucked up thing that's going on with them that I don't want to be a part of. That's for damn sure.
It's your point of view on it it's not necessarily wrong. I just hear about it, and I know for a fact when you click on the team, if you guys don't know this, any stream team that's mentioned, you can click on it and it'll go to that channel. It'll show you a list of the members, and that's how I know. When I went in there, I was like, why is there like 100 people in this bitch? You know, and I say to myself, like, how does that even help you? I don't understand the point of this, right? So Kimmy says first red flag tells you how to speak. In a sense, I mean, I wouldn't know how anybody can tell you how to speak, let alone enforce it. Makes me laugh a little bit. What's an e-girl speak?
High-pitched, ooh-woo, kind of like get them $10.
I like how Kimmy and Chariot both wrote it. What the fuck?
So I will mention something about some stream teams. I feel like some stream teams, the people that are like at the top of it, right, know how to manipulate other people, and I've seen it. So they'll like go to small streamers, right? And they'll be like, oh, you want to be part of this stream team? Check out this person that's like on this rank on this stream team. Do you know how they got there? They supported all these other people. So they'll literally like manipulate some of these streamers to like spend all their time in these other streams in hopes of them like having a bunch of people in their streams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like a pyramid scheme.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And a lot of people fall for that shit.
I mean, pyramid schemes always work if you're at the top. I just want to point that out. I mean,
you're not wrong.
I mean, it works for the person that's manipulating everybody. That's right. But everybody else that's putting in work and doing all this other bullshit, like wasting their time away for nothing, that's fucked up.
I never thought of it as a pyramid scheme. This is a new thought process for me.
Well, it depends on the creator, honestly.
Huh.
Not all stream teams are like that. Some of them are,
obviously.
Though.
No. Not all stream teams are like that either. I'm just using that because that's the first one that came to my head, and my red flag, as Kimmy said, her first red flag is a joke, but I'm sure she's serious. Them telling you how to talk, red flag. Mine was a red flag of like having 100 people, because there's no way. I don't believe everybody on a stream team with like 100 people in it, 100 members in it, actually all get to know each other. You're full of shit. You go to school, high school, a class of over 30 is considered too much, and you can't get to know all 30. There's just no way. How are you gonna get to know 100 people? No, I don't fucking believe it. Full of shit. Right? So that's my red flag. I never thought about it as a pyramid scheme or someone running it like a pyramid scheme. Right? But That's just, I've never thought about it till right now. Probably not, but that's not the point, I don't think. I mean, I've never thought of that as a point at all till right now. Bless you, I have corona in my ear now, thank you, Jesus Christ. I didn't like when I was asked to join Fluffy's stream team because at the time, I knew it as a bunch of people playing Zelda randomizers. And I was like, why is she asking me? I do not play Zelda. I have nothing in common with these dudes. Dusk was a nice. Me and Dusk played GTA together. That's literally it, right? Kimmy's part of that same stream team too. We've never played games together, Kimmy. We have no similarity in games, and a lot of those guys play a lot of Zelda. That's not a shut up, Jason, you're lying. No, a lot of those guys played a lot of Zelda, and they still do. So I thought in my head, stream teams had to have some commonality because I thought it was like an even deeper community. Does that make sense? Like, you're already part of this community, but now you're part of a streamer community that has all of these things. Another thing was I thought stream teams always shared viewers, and I didn't like that. Right? So I remember telling Fluffy, I'm not going to join any stream team that mandates that we only raid stream team members. Like, that's a huge no-no for me. Because I like to keep the game the same. Because I'm a firm believer, like, if I'm playing Monster Hunter, I want to raid someone playing Monster Hunter. Because if you're watching me play Monster Hunter, you're more than likely to stay at the next person I raid or host who's also playing Monster Hunter. Right? Because if I'm playing Monster Hunter, and there's 10 of you watching me, and I raid somebody playing Minecraft, you guys probably don't want to watch Minecraft. You wanted to watch Monster Hunter. You were going to leave anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I told Fluffy, I don't want to join a team where you had to raid each other. I didn't like that. And there are teams like that. There are teams like that. So, always make sure to check out who's online and go raid them, show love. Say, no, that's not retention. That's not viewership retention. You're not getting to know somebody that way. First, you have to be intrigued to stay, and I think being the same game is a big deal. You're already intrigued to stay because you were interested in this game. Now you're in a similar game. The next step would be, are you interested in the streamer? Did the streamer make you laugh? Did you think the streamer hell? Do you think the streamer's cute? You know what I mean? Give you a reason to stay. But if the game is not the same, it's more than likely not gonna happen. Soul and Mr. Ill agree. That's because you still have your community even though you're in a stream team. Sure, but wouldn't the idea of a stream team, to me, the one that we're in, Kimmy, seem like that they all have the same goal of trying to do this full time, yes or no? Like, if the answer is no, why do they give a shit about Hoover? Why do they give a shit about posting TikToks? Why do they give a shit about posting tweets when they go live? Which, by the way, I tried is horse shit. I don't think that affects it. Unless you have
I don't do any of that shit.
Yeah. You misunderstand me. Well, what did I misunderstand? Wouldn't you want to share your community? I was saying with raids. Oh, I thought you meant your very specific community. I would love for people in here to like Dusk. I would love for people in here to like Fluffy. I would like for people, but it's not always a two-way street. I've told Fluffy, I've told Malin, god damn it, it's gonna take a while. I told Malin to her face, like not face, but she was in chat when I said it. I was like, it's not a two-way street. Like if I raid Fluffy, there's a chance some people in here might stay and watch Fluffy. Does that make sense? Right? There's a chance. If Fluffy raids me, knowing what you know about me, there's a very low chance any one of those cats would stay. Does that make sense? Because it's just a different demo. It's a different group. Who's part of Fluffy's? Who's part of Malin's? She changed her name, Kiko. If you're wondering why, Fluffy changed her name to Goblin Rescue. So she rebranded. Okay. So there's gonna be a lot of confusion there. I'm sorry, but Malin is Fluffy is Goblin Rescue. She changed her name. Anyway.
Malin. So they're all the same person?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just don't want to keep saying Fluffy. So Goblin. Who's part of Goblin's Discord? Do you? Yeah, she said Fluffy. Did she say Fluffy's still okay?
Yeah, Fluffy's still okay.
Oh well, then shit. Sure, there's a low chance, but a chance is a chance. Sure, but I'm being honest. I'm just saying. Let's cut the bullshit.
You have to think about this. You have to think about it this way. She rated you, and that's how I got to know you.
Cool. How many people were there? Let's be honest. 60, 70, 80?
I don't remember.
This
was 3 years ago.
Yeah, you're like one.
I'm the one that matters.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Aww.
One. Right? But I can say with confidence, is Sick still in here? Sick watches Fluffy. Right? Sick watches Fluffy. That's 1. I know for a fact Kelp follows Fluffy. That's 2. I know for a fact Cranky follows Fluffy. That's 3. That's why I say it's not a two-way street, right? Because it's not the same. If you're interested in PG content and cutesy content, you're gonna stick with that, right?
Yeah.
If you're interested in that and then you come to my channel talking about dicks and rubbing one out, vaginas, and I'm saying fuck every 2 seconds, you're not gonna stay. You're just not.
Shit.
That doesn't hurt my feelings.
That's true.
I'm just trying to, like, everybody has their preferences. That's why I say it's not a two-way street. Now, Dust can be the odd one out and say, I got to know you through Fluffy. You are. So is Caffeinated Beard. Technically, Chariot. 3 out of the 60, 70, 80. I'm just saying. Right? Versus the 3 or 4 out of my 10 or 15.
Quality over quantity.
There's a higher percentage there. Right? That's why it's not a two-way street. I had a train of thought to this, I promise. What was my original thought?
Bring it into the station.
No, I had pointed it out. I had pointed it out. I got to know you through mail-in as well. Really? I thought I got to know you through our good friend Jemima. And how did I meet Jemima? It was not through Fluff. I met Mike's through Jemima. I know that. See, now we're getting connections. I met Kiko through a meetup in Dino. You know what I mean? Those connections matter, but there's a reason why our age group is very similar. Okay? So the reason why I'm bringing up Fluffy's demographic, right, is because hers is a younger demographic. So I take that into account when looking at stream teams as well, because I thought if you wanted everybody to succeed in the same channel, you would all have similar interests, right? If you wanted everybody in a certain stream team to succeed, in my opinion, you would all have very similar interests in games and personalities. So it was very weird to me that Fluffy asked me to join. I think I pointed that out to Chariot. I was like, I don't play any of the games that you play. I don't like Phasmo. I don't like scary games. I've never played 7 Days to Die. I don't want to fucking build and do this shit like Minecraft motherfucking thing and then hit a zombie in the head and then do it again to prep for the next 7 days. I don't like that shit. I don't want to do that shit. I played Ark for 2 weeks. I was doing shit, but I didn't know why I was doing it. There was no quest log. There was no goal. Was there stuff to do? Fuck yes. There was a lot to do in Ark. I don't fucking know why I'm doing it. How do I beat this game? Makes no sense. Funk just got roasted. Funk fucking weird. He don't want to hang out with me. I give him. I invited him right now to sushi. He said he's gonna go stream at 8 o'clock. He said, "Fuck you, Jason. Instead of making memories with you, I'm gonna go stream." No, I'm just fucking with you. I met Killer Angel through Soul Funk because we got a vibe there, right? We got a vibe there, but you can't control that vibe, right? I asked Dust this very question, Kiko. When you were on your stream team, Kiko, did you make the attempt to get to know people in it? Everybody in there?
Every single person?
Did you try to... I mean, the keyword is try.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get to know people, but I realized that, like, their content and my content didn't really vibe together. Because, like you said, some of them were more, like, family-friendly, and I'm absolutely not family-friendly, so...
Makes sense, I get it.
And that comes to rating, too. Like, some people on that stream team aren't going to raid my stream, knowing that people in there are talking about, like, dicks and all kinds of, you know, shit, weird stuff. Who knows?
Okay.
Like,
No, I get it. I get it. I pointed it out, right? The keyword is try, okay? And I thought stream team's goals were to help uplift you. Like Soulfunk says it's about vibes. To me it is, but I don't need a stream team to vibe with somebody, you know? So if the end goal was to quote unquote gain viewership and then retain said viewership, do you believe that stream teams helps? And that's a personal opinion. Now I think it would if you were very detailed about it with a lot of strict rules. Why not? So you guys had like monthly meetings on analytics. You guys should be doing this song on TikTok and doing a dance to it because everybody who's doing a dance to it is getting 1 million views. Then your ass would actually practice that dance for like an hour before you post it. Then I would respect somebody doing that and I wouldn't hate. Right? I wouldn't hate. By the way, anybody who's trying. Yeah,
actually, that's actually smart.
I'm
that's
saying it right now because you could look at it. You could look at what songs are hot. You know what song is hot right now? You don't mean nothing at all to me. You see that clip where that one Mexican guy with the Power Rangers shirt? And then Jason Derulo made a duet or a stitch with it. Nelly Furtado made a stitch with it. That one guy who made that original clip had like 30 million views on it.
Yeah.
Right? And right now, he's on the path to becoming a content creator because everyone's gonna throw him offers to like promote shit in one fucking clip. So anybody who's trying to do this full time, sidebar, you better make a TikTok. That's all I gotta say. I do not believe you if you want to do this full time and you can't take an hour out of your day to post one fucking clip. You're full of shit.
Honestly, TikTok and Instagram Reels, like, I started monetizing off of Instagram like a month ago, and I literally just sat there dressed in like a Snorlax Kigu, and I hit over 1 million views, and I got paid off of that.
There you
like
go.
Literally,
How
TikTok
long did it take you?
Instagram Reels.
But
how long did it take me to make that amount of money?
No. How long did it take you to make that post?
Oh, to like sit there?
Sit there
like
and
5
send
minutes.
it.
5 minutes.
5 minutes out of your day. If you want to do this full time, you can't take 5 minutes out of your day to post one clip.
No, you're right though. And
you're not
you
trying to do this full time. You're bullshitting
exactly.
me.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
And there are people out there who like practice and they do like, they do their edits. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Maybe it might take an hour if you're doing one of those dances. Right, you're doing a skit. You gotta edit. I respect it, but you can't tell me you're so busy. If you want it, you can
make time for it. No, you'll make time for it because I'm fucking busy, but I make time for that shit.
Yeah, there's no way. But I'm trying to prove a point. Like, if you told me you wanted to do this full time and make a living off content creation, if you're not on TikTok, I don't believe you. I'm telling you that right now. You're full of shit. You're a liar. All right, that's all I'm saying. It's just like dating. I had the same thought. Funk. What? Oh, streaming or TikTok? If you love 7 days, you'd make time for it. Big respect for people that can edit on a phone. I don't have a nice enough fingers. You can actually post on your PC. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, so let's say you have a clip on Twitch right now, Kimmy, right? You can go on TikTok on your, like, yeah, I'm on Firefox. Just type TikTok. I go into my account and the thing. Wait, what? Not on TikTok. Only Hoover. You're only Hoover. Hover? Is it Hover? It's 2 O's for Hoover. Hover. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's streamer TikTok. I don't know what it is. I'm not jump. TikTok's already dangerous, by the way. I'm guilty, by the way. I'm not making fun of. Sometimes I get into that fucking rabbit hole, and it's like an hour and a half goes by, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. Like, what the fuck did I just do with my time? It's dangerous, but it's easy for me to put it down once I realize it. So you know what? I'm gonna go masturbate. Like, I'm not gonna watch this shit no more. I'm done. It's dangerous. No, wait. I lost my train of thought. You guys keep distracting me and shit. Right? You're saying I can edit on PC and send a clip to TikTok? Yeah.
Yeah, there's this one thing called Streamladder. You're able to pull your clips and put it into a...
Kimmy says what? I'm not joking.
TikTok format.
That's new? No, it's... Is it new? I've been doing it since the beginning, but I haven't been on TikTok that long, less than a year. I use YouTube Shorts. I haven't done any YouTube Shorts yet, but I do like the montages that I have. What? Yeah, you... I feel like we just blew her mind. Let me see if I can post it for you. Yeah, let me see if I can post it for you.
Streamladder.
So I'm gonna go on TikTok right now, right? I'm gonna click my account, view profile.
Do MVPs or VIPs have the ability to post code?
Yeah, post it right now. Post it right now. There you go. Yikes! I'll do it. I can't hear you, Michelle.
Leave the door open.
Okay.
Did you literally
Kidding, go fuck
Hold
yourself.
on, Michelle. I'm doing something. Hold on. Cherry, can you copy and paste that, please, and post it?
I did, in fact, get baited, Chariot. Thank you.
What the fuck is going on? I can't delete this. There you go. Right there. What I was gonna do is I was gonna show exactly how it works, but I don't wanna. I wanna see if I can select the file.
Bottle number 2. Let's go.
So here's a sample I could do. I didn't. In fact, I'll give you the rundown. Fuck. See, let's help out our friend Kimmy here. In case you guys honestly didn't know you could do this. So I go here. I'm gonna do a rundown for you. So here I am, right? If I'm gonna go to my own channel, I'm gonna click videos. I'm gonna click clips. View all, whatever. Most recent. Is there a most recent? 30 days? No, we'll do 7 days. So C4 for the win, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download this video. Can I download it? Download. I'm gonna download it. Why did it do that? It's supposed to. Usually when I click download, it happens up here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Rundown. Yeah, so you download your clip. I'm gonna ask you to figure out how to download your own clip. I'm gonna ask you to figure out how to download your own clip. So once you download it, I'm gonna go on TikTok, right? So back here, if I click a button up here that says upload video, can you see that? Hold on, let me. Cool. Remove this. You see where it says upload video? So this is my account, right? So I'm gonna click upload video. Now it's gonna go here. I'm gonna click select file. So I downloaded that clip that I had. I'm gonna click this one, Bazooka Bubblegum. I'm gonna open it. Right there. It's gonna load. Right? It'll tell you if it's too big. You can have up to 3 minutes now. So on a TikTok, if I'm not mistaken, right? You can have up to 3 minutes. I'm gonna delete it right after. So there. Now it posts. Then I could pick which cover I want. Caption Zuka Bubblegum. When the Zuka on point. I don't know. Hashtag Warzone. Hashtag COD. Why did it say war? Warzone. Right. Hashtag COD. Oops.
So does this post to your TikTok?
It does post to my TikTok, yeah.
Okay.
My actual TikTok. Why did it say add friends now? What just happened? The Warzone? Not add, sorry. Hashtag COD. Right? Hashtag, I don't know what else is funny. Oh, you can do Twitch clips. Twitch clip. Right? Hashtag streamer. All this nonsense, right? And you're gonna allow, you can put it public, you can put it private, friends, comment, duet, stitch. Right here, I'll do friends. Right? That's it. Run a copyright check, schedule video post. View profile. Posted right there.
Oh, that's cool. You can schedule a time for it to
It's
post.
posted right there. From my
I've
PC.
never used this, so.
From my
And
PC.
and if you use Streamliner,
Three
you're able
people
to
with the
edit it in, that way you're able to pull
bubblegum.
your
And I can delete it.
space.
So I'm gonna delete it.
That way you're able to have it gameplay or play gameplay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, that's what Streamliner's for.
Yeah, and the Streamladder one link you can edit too. Not just the standard way that I did. You can take the clip itself and edit it on the Streamladder. And then you can download your edit that you did to your PC and then do the same steps I did before you upload it. That make sense?
How
It's
do you
not
put
just
your
Streamladder.
cam above your gameplay?
Streamladder.
No, there's another one. I use, it's on my phone. Cross clip. So they look like this. So you'll see all the clips that I have saved where the camera is above.
Oh.
Cross clip. And the reason why I do cross clip is because if I take the clip to my phone and then I do a screenshot, Keiko, do you have an iPhone? Yes, you do. You're blue, right? So I take the clip. I'm gonna go to my Twitch channel, go to clips, do a screen record, and then record the clip from Twitch, right? But it's on my phone. I save it as a video. Then I'm gonna go to cross clip, upload the video there, and then I'll edit it that way. If I want to post from my phone. That's how the camera exactly.
From your phone. But if
Yeah.
you're doing it from the PC, then
You gotta download it because in order for it to go to TikTok, you're gonna have to if you want to edit it on Streamladder, you still have to download the clip itself into Streamladder/generate. Then you edit it on Streamladder. When you're done with the edit, then you download that edited video to a TikTok. The same way I did, where I have to click upload, right?
Okay.
So I can edit it in DaVinci and download it to TikTok webpage. I'm unsure about DaVinci, but I feel like it should be done.
You can. You
Yeah.
just have to set it up to be in the dimensions of the TikTok that you're going to be running in.
Because then,
which
let's
is,
well, yeah, I wasn't saying that.
1080 by 1080 by 920.
Because if you have it without editing what he said, it might be squished, is what I want to say, or stretched.
Yeah, just invert.
Yeah, it might be
1080p.
Yeah. But it's all possible through PC. I don't want you to think you're limited to just doing it on your phone. And I'm happy that we opened your mind a little bit. If you didn't know that. I used to send it to my phone to download on TikTok. No, you can just download to your PC. I literally have a file. I don't know if you saw. I have a folder called TikTok. So then when I upload to TikTok from my PC, I take all the edited videos that's in the TikTok folder.
I've never done a TikTok on my phone.
I mean, I have, but it is easier on your phone. But like a PC, I don't want you to think I think PC is much more clear, if that makes sense. Because if I'm screen grabbing something, right, Kiko? I'm screen grabbing a clip through my phone and my internet is bad. It's gonna get blurry during the screen grab. That makes sense. Versus it being on PC and I'm hardlined.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
I'd rather do that. I mean, there's more steps to do on PC, but it's good. At least when you post it, it'll be crisp.
It's better quality.
Yeah, better quality. No one told me. We're telling you now. You're welcome. You're welcome. I would have thought somebody mentioned that in the TikTok channel of our stream team. Now we can talk about that. Now, a year later, I've been on less than a year, but you know, I feel like that's a team member stuff right there, Kiko. I mean, Kimmy, you're welcome. You're
okay. So,
welcome.
my question, since you were talking about that, right?
TikTok.
About like a stream team that was like about content creation and like, you know, I guess posting on TikTok and all that stuff, having meetings and stuff. Is that something you would be a part of or want to be a part of, or no?
I am. I've been to 2 meetings, but I felt out of place in both.
Why is that?
Because their goals is not the same as my goals. The stuff they're talking about is how to gain viewership and what to do to gain more traction in streaming, how to get discovered, and I'm not interested in that.
What are you interested in?
I just want to meet people and hang out, make friends. Okay. Use perks is what I like to call it. I like Darth Adobo because
ever...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Darth Adobo is an example. He was supposed to buy a house in Tennessee, and I told him, "You get a house in Tennessee, I want to stay there for a week." And he said, "Cool." And I said, "Yeah," but now he's going to Japan. And I'm like, "Ah."
Aw.
But I already have a friend in Japan. Yeah, but I already have a perk in Japan. Now I just have another perk in Japan now. But I tell it to his face. It's not, hey, you're only being friends with this guy because you have an ulterior motive. It's not an ulterior motive if I let them know it's my primary motive. I'm letting you know ahead of time. I want to stay at your house. Will you let me? The answer is yes. And I'll be like, dope. It's not an ulterior motive. You're not really his friend. I am. I'm telling him straight out. If you want $1 million, Kiko, I would tell you right now, I want 10 grand. Can you get me some?
Yeah, I would.
Cash money. That's it. 10 grand would change my life. That's it. You don't need to
do the same for me though, please.
I don't play lotto, but I mean, I'll do scratchers. I should start doing quick picks. But yeah, I'll throw 10 grand your way. I'm letting you know I want to use you. Yeah. How is it an ulterior motive if I'm telling you that's the primary motive?
So
I told you to get the job in Seattle, Chariot. Nintendo? I said, if you get the job, remember when you had that interview? You get the job in Seattle, and you actually moved to Seattle. I told you, I was, yo, let me stay there. Like, I want to go to Seattle. Tell me I'm wrong. I told you that to your face. Tell me I'm wrong.
So would you ever start a stream team?
No. Okay. What's the end goal to that for me? Because if you become my friend, you would be on my phone. I have Cherry's phone number. I have your phone number. I have Six's phone number. I got Kelp's phone number. I got Dart's. I'm not texting Dart's because in Philippines, that's a like 20 cents a fucking text. I don't want to, and we're gonna have a dumbass conversation about feet or something. I don't want to deal with it. But still, like, you would be on my phone. Maropa on my phone. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what would the stream team be if you're already on my phone? Start a group text on the fucking phone. It don't make no sense to me. The goal is not there for me.
But you're still in the stream team, right?
I am, and that's why it's motivating. That's why I wanted to do these podcasts in the year 2022. A lot of these cats are talking about, let's look at it right now. Let's look at it right now. They have channels for charity. Look at that. They had a stream team charity thing. Look at that. Well, that's Ukraine. What was it? Stack Up to Arms. They had the Tiltify and then they help you with setting up alerts if you were going to use Tiltify for a charity stream. So I think all of this is helpful if you're part of a team that wants to do that, and it makes it cool because if your team is doing it together, then you could all use the same link. Then you ask the question, what link do I use? Bam. You know, and that's helping. You have anything related to Twitch here. How to do animated emotes, right? All live views now count, letting us know. Look at all that. All of this. You have this Hoover vacuum. Posting from this website is now live, I guess. Here's your TikTok, right? You look at your likes, you can have your friends, and then you want to show them support, you want to build traction. At least if someone on the team posts a TikTok, I can go in there and like it. Whether I like it or not, it's a like and I can help them. Maybe somebody else will view it because I liked it. That kind of deal. Finish videos, right? This one, the bot does it, believe it or not. Like this one posted, I didn't do it. Me6 did it. I mean, YouTube, same thing.
I mean, honestly, this sounds like a good stream team that is like, I don't know, giving their members value and
In a
literally
sense,
showing people how to like grow as content creators if that's what they want to do full time.
Sure, I
And there
do
are
agree.
some who do that.
Yeah, and
There are
I
some
agree.
Who,
Tips and
there's-
notes.
Yeah, there's a couple of people in our stream team I can genuinely say do care about other people's growth.
Yeah,
That's
like this one.
genuine though, and that
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
I mean,
Like here's Malin right now. I
And-
recommend watching this video, right? She doesn't force us to. She just says, "Hey, watch this video. You can listen while eating dinner. Notes based on what they like, and she gives you topics. Don't worry about what other people say. Gear does not matter. Don't worry about the numbers. Stacking the deck in your favor, right here, right? Editing, voiceovers. It gives you ideas. She puts you in front of the door, and it's up to you to turn the knob and open it, right? Use
Yeah,
unfair
see,
advantages. Focus on
that's
quality.
really good info.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah,
readmes. Intros.
she's very big about helping everybody in the stream team that she can. There's a couple of people like that.
Yeah, yeah. But not everybody sees it the same way. That's why I was trying to use me as an example. I
Yeah.
don't see it that way. Not that that's bad. I just don't have those same goals. So I feel out of place when I don't give a fuck if I posted a TikTok and I got 100 likes or something.
Well, you're more lax about it because
Because
like
because the
your
end
job,
goal,
right?
Yeah, the end goal isn't the same. I like
you're
to use
not
the word
trying to be
delusional.
full time.
I mean, I'm more than most people in terms of live hours, let me tell you. But I don't want to pay bills with this if that's what you're asking me.
Okay, yeah, that's.
But
what
I would
meant.
never regret meeting the people that I've met. Because that's my end goal. I'm trying to meet Killer Angel over here, but Soulfunk don't want to meet me halfway. Fuck. She's trying to eat some Korean barbecue with the East Coast homie, but Soulfunk out here putting in floors and shit. Selfish,
I
bro.
mean, the stream team you guys are a part of seems honestly better than a lot of other stream teams I've seen.
And,
Because
I mean,
like, at least they're like,
I have nothing
you
to
know,
compare it to other than what
they're
I've seen
giving
from
you
the outside.
guys literally resources on how to like grow and how to make content and like what's the hottest thing that's going on right now and how to be better and all this stuff, which is great. And
That
a
was
lot of
just
people
my idea. That was
don't
my
give a
idea.
shit about other people. They only care about themselves, so that's
Well,
That's also a thing too, though. I was gonna
So-
tell Dust that. Like, there's some. They only care about their content. It's cool.
So there are, as I said, there are some people in our stream team who are very big about helping other people grow. And so for example, you have me and Jason. There's a lot of people in the stream team that we have.
Appreciate you,
I
Gran.
have a good
Welcome in.
100,000, 200,000 channel points in there because I'm always there to try and help uplift my homie. I'm
Mhm.
always there trying to help other people out. Kimmy's really big about popping into other people's streams.
Yeah, Kimmy is.
Retro Night, Mario is, Alexia. They're like, they'll pop in and they'll shit talk you a little bit and say hi and they'll lurk in and
Logistics has been in my chat a lot.
yeah, logistics is another one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them who are like that. However, something that Jason kind of like hit on at one point a couple weeks ago was the fact that there is a point where there's like clicks, and so there are some who will support some
only
people.
certain content creators, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's the ones that it does hit a point where they're constantly screaming about how much support that they're getting without giving support themselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say exactly, but not to me. You can't force people to like you. But the nerve he's trying to hit at is, even though you don't like somebody, I thought since because we're on the same team, I would still pass you the ball. You know,
Well, that's like
that's my idea anyway. That's my idea.
like I'm always about helping out other people, because like if somebody else is succeeding, that doesn't fucking affect me.
And yep, say that all
Like
the time.
I don't like if somebody else is succeeding, I want to be happy for them, because if I'm going to sit there and say congratulations, I want it to be fucking genuine.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and give them like oh, I'm so happy about you, but fuck you because you're doing better than me. That makes no sense.
I've never experienced that, but apparently that's a thing. Yeah.
It is a
Apparently it
thing.
is. That's
It
the
is thing.
problem.
People act
People-
like that. They're very
People-
mature.
But we're digressing even some more. We're talking about our specific team. You're telling
No,
me
no,
somebody
I'm,
in there?
I'm talking about in general. I'm talking
Oh.
about like,
Oh, I don't give a fuck about
um,
those people.
well, like we're not. It's not just the stream team. It's like content creators as a culture. It's almost like people are screaming, "Hey, if you are succeeding, then I am not," and it makes no sense.
And that's not who you want to associate with. I mean,
That
at least-
Absolutely not.
yeah, but
But
I thought we were
that-
talking about our
like-
team specifically. I was like, there's somebody in there. You better tell me who. Like, I don't think we have that. Soul Funk asked a very good question. Look at it. So besides Discord, how does all this correlate to Twitch? What efforts are made on Twitch, not on Discord? I get it. And we gave you an example. Kimmy's in chat right now. She in here, active. She not a bot. She throwing chat up. You know, have you ever seen a streamer who have no one talk in their stream and somebody talk and then they light up? I'm serious. I'm serious. You can watch somebody for 3 hours and they're not talking, and then somebody talks in their chat and then they light up. You see the best version of them, and they're super entertaining.
Sometimes it's really hard to keep up, like, and I'm not talking about putting on a performance, because there's some streamers who do put on a performance the entire time, and they're like, they're not who they really are.
No, I talk about Dream all the time. Yeah, I said I don't think you can do that 24/7. I couldn't. Dream in our
I've
channel.
talked to him. I've talked to him outside of like outside of stream.
I don't believe he's like
pretty
that off
close.
stream. But no fucking way.
I
let me tell you.
I would not be able to keep up the energy. that
Dream
he
Warrior
has
and our
all
stream
that.
team is an entertainer. Entertainer. I don't call him a streamer. I call him an entertainer. Catch his streams and you'll know what I'm talking about. There's an on button to that guy, and when he's on, he's fucking on. He
Yep.
literally probably right before he hits the live button, he probably just takes a deep breath and he says, "All right, it's go time." And then he puts on a show. He puts
Hell yeah.
on a show. Good
Like,
for him.
he's
Right?
fucking
That's dope.
entertaining to watch.
That's-
Yeah,
and
he's entertaining to watch. He's
you
an
should be, though,
entertainer.
because when you think about it, and I think a lot of people don't think about this on Twitch, when you're on Twitch, like, people want to watch you to be entertained and interact with you and your community and much more than that. But like, if you're just sitting there and you're not interacting with people and you're not really doing anything, I doubt they're gonna watch you over someone that is like
I know, but not everybody can
Yeah.
be that guy.
Not everybody is at like at 120 fucking.
well, no,
like,
no, I
You get what I'm
completely
saying?
understand
Like-
that.
I don't
But, like,
consider myself entertainer. Go ahead.
I look at it kind of a little bit differently because Jesus Christ, Soul. Better entertain me.
Dude, just shut the fuck up, Soul. No, I'm laughing at your snort, motherfucker. I was
I'm
looking.
sorry,
Yeah, you snorted.
couldn't
I was
help
like, oh
it. I
shit.
did snort. That was fucking hilarious to me. Like, I'm so fucking making
I say that
laugh.
all the time. I get it. Running
my
joke.
God.
Entertain me, clown. I swear to God. Anyway, keep
Like,
going, Dust.
entertain me.
Dance,
Oh, I
monkey,
guess.
dance.
I know, shit made me laugh. It's
But
true
no,
though. Like,
Me as a person, I can't do that. Like, I
Neither
can't.
can I.
I can't hit that kind of energy. So whenever you talk to me on stream versus whenever you talk to me, off stream, I'm the same fucking person, because if I had to fake a personality, I'd fucking end myself.
I
That's
don't
more.
think it's the same way you're describing. I can have that energy, and I think you can too, but it has to happen organically.
It has
to happen organically. What Dream is doing as an
don't think
entertainer is he's providing that regardless of it happening organically or not.
Mhm.
That's what I mean by staying at that hype level and that entertaining level the whole time. I can't do it. I stream for
neither
8
do I.
hours right now. You think I could keep that high energy for 8 hours? There's just no way. Those days
But
I do the
what-
24th. There's no way. There's no way.
Whenever-
And some people can though.
I was wondering what that fucking noise was. Faye just said it like there's a thunderstorm. I was like,
Thunderstorms. Yeah.
fuck. So whenever I'm sitting there looking at that, whenever you go to Twitch, you're not going there solely just to have somebody, do something and entertain you. You're there to connect with somebody. You're there to talk.
Yeah, vibe.
Because if I wanted to sit there and fucking just watch somebody do something, I'd go to YouTube. Because I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking talk to them. I go
Because
to
then
YouTube.
you don't need to talk. You
Yeah.
don't need to chat.
You have to be able to have that conversation. And there's some streamers who you'll pop into their chat, and they may have like this big elaborate setup. They may have like a high 1080p camera running at 60 frames a second, but they're sitting there like,
yes.
nobody wants to fucking watch that.
No, exactly. I agree with
They're not
that.
paying attention.
Not a
to
lot
chat.
of people. I don't
They're
want to say
not.
that. Not a lot of people want to watch that because there's a lot of. I'm gonna say this. If you guys watch Overwatch, Sinatra is like that. He's not that entertaining. He's not even funny. If you guys don't know who Sinatra is, Overwatch Pro used to be. I don't know if he's still playing. Played for the Shocks, San Francisco Shock. He was a Tracer main. Are you guys into that? So I watched him for Overwatch. He is not funny. He is not entertaining. He's literally what Dust described. He'll sit there and play, but the people who watch him, hundreds of viewers, over 1,000, they're watching him for skill because he's a pro.
Yeah, that's
You
the thing.
get what I'm
you
saying?
go to what you're trying to be provided.
Yeah,
So like people will watch Shroud, Ninja.
he's a pro player, says
Sinatra,
Ill. He wasn't always a pro though. I'm gonna interrupt Ill. People were watching him long before he was a pro. You get what I'm saying? That's how he got known.
Yeah,
As a streamer who was not a pro, Mr. Ill, he got known, and then he got drafted. They put him in a tryout, then he got put on a team, and then his numbers grew even more. Right?
It's because they want to see that skill level.
Yeah,
And
okay,
that is because-
Kefri, right? Not a pro. You guys know Kefri if you guys play Overwatch. He's just one of the only guys who stream being a fucking Widowmaker main. He's not on any pro team. He did contenders, but he never won. But people still watch him. Because he's just good.
yeah,
not a
but pro
pro.
players are different.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
you can't-
Kefri is
like,
not a
that's-
pro. I'm saying
we're talking
Kefri is not a pro.
If he's extremely good, we're talking about like
Yeah,
there's people who will sit there and watch people specifically
Because
off
they're really
skill
good.
level.
Yeah.
Skill level.
Yep.
And it's because they're trying to watch this person and be like, well, what tricks do they use that I can use in my gameplay?
Sure,
It's
but
the
I'm
same,
trying
like,
to
whenever I
rebuttal
was-
what you said. Nobody wants to watch that guy sitting back. I can name a lot of people just sit back, don't talk to chat, and play. And I'm trying to say there are people who watch that.
They're providing something.
Yeah, if that's what they're looking for. That's why I said I'm not a meta head, but there are people in Monster Hunter who are straight meta that always want to come up to me and talk about fucking optimum builds, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, I want to use my fire hammer on this fucking Anjanath. I don't need your optimal build. Swear
that's
to
why I
God.
stopped fucking playing. that
Right?
game.
Like,
Yeah.
you see, it's what you want. So I was trying to rebuttal to what Dusk said. Not everybody. Oh, no one's gonna watch that. You don't know if they're really good at the game they're playing. Some
That's
people will watch that.
entertaining in a way,
It's
though.
it's
They're
only
there-
for them. Yeah.
It's
The skilled
Okay.
one. No, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Asmon
it's-
Gold,
it's-
skilled plus funny. Sure. Not everybody can do that.
yeah, like
Asmon is not hyped the whole time, and it's not necessarily a show. He's super chill.
He is really chill.
Asmon Gold is super chill, provided with commentary as he's playing, and then it works out. I'm telling you, it's hard to explain. Shout out to Dream Warrior. Go check him out when he's live. You'll see what I mean. Somebody subs, he throws confetti when I was in there. I was like, he had real confetti. It wasn't like a fucking, like
There was
Triceps.
confetti.
Yeah, Triceps has a button where confetti plays on his stream deck. No, this motherfucker stood up, bent down after somebody subbed,
shit.
picked up the fucking confetti and threw it in the air. And I'm like, this
And
motherfucker
then-
has real confetti.
and then 30 minutes later, bitched about how much confetti he had. to
Yeah,
clean
he's
up.
like, fuck, I gotta clean up all this confetti. And I
He
was
was like,
oh my god.
he was like doing some kind of like sub thing where he was. I remember what it was. He was doing stack up.
Is that
and
what
so-
it was? Okay.
Yeah, he was
I
getting
was
like
in there. I was like, what the
thousands of dollars of donations. He was like, whenever we hit these things, I throw confetti. And then he's like a little bit later, he's
Oh
like,
my God.
there's so much confetti. He took a picture of it. His entire floor. There's a layer of paper.
But do you see what I mean? That's entertainment. Like, he thought about that. He's like, fuck, this is gonna be a bitch to clean up, but I'm gonna do it. He cut up pieces of paper, or he bought it for, I don't know. That's somebody who works on his craft, and I'm just saying, that's one way. I don't call him a streamer, I call him an entertainer.
And
All right.
that gets into another thing. Like, and I'm not gonna call out names or anything, but Dream does what he does as his career. He
Off my
makes
path.
makes his money off of streaming.
That's the path he
And-
chose.
So he's extremely concerned about analytics. And
I believe it.
he should be. It is his bread and butter. It's how he lives. He cannot continue providing what he does without that revenue.
True.
And when people who aren't at that level of being able to keep themselves going with that hear him say or see stuff like they're talking about their he's talking about his analytics, like most people aren't like this. Most people they're not at that level. So like
You don't think
they would
about
kill
it that way.
They
Yeah.
would kill to be at your level. And it's dismissive in a way.
But he's probably honestly putting in the work. If he knows a lot about his analytics and this is like his job, then he's absolutely putting in the time. And
And
doing
I
Yeah,
the
because
work
respect that.
whenever you're doing stuff and you're at that level, it's customer service in a way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are
People pleasing.
relying on other people's generosity.
Yeah,
Yeah, to make a living, you have to.
you are.
Yeah, and whenever you sit there and you look at your analytics, it's not just their bits, their donations, their subs. You're also looking at your analytics in the sense of retention, because that's what provides the gateway towards sponsorship.
Yeah, you want them to come back.
Yes.
Right.
And when people look at that and they don't see, like, I have to stay up above this certain level, otherwise I am going to fall off and my entire career is going to be ruined. There's people who are like, well, you're at this level. Shouldn't you be happy about that? No, that's dismissive. Like,
Yeah,
It's,
the end goal, Nate said it best. Just because you have the check mark doesn't mean you're done.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Getting the
Because
check mark doesn't
check
mean
mark-
you've made it.
doesn't mean shit
Nah,
anymore,
mm-mm.
according to a lot of partner streamers, because there's a lot of partner streamers who no longer get that
Same
leverage. Well, it's that, and they don't get the leverage to negotiate with Twitch anymore to get more out of their subs. So, for example, there's a couple of Twitch partners, and we're talking about like Harris Heller level. We're talking about, and he doesn't even stream on Twitch anymore. He went to YouTube because he thinks Twitch is dying. You have people like
not
Shroud and other people who are able to sit there and say, I want 60 or 70% out of every sub that comes in. They want more of their revenue.
Right.
A lot of partners, even if they hit that check mark, they do not have that ability to sit there and say, I want more of my revenue, because Twitch says, go fuck yourself.
Because they're not on that level. Because they're not
Yeah.
on the level of all
And
of those.
it's hard to
Yeah.
get to that level. Like,
It is.
it's a constant grind, and that goes back to something that Jason was talking about a lot earlier when we were playing COD. People taking mental health days from streaming.
I never got that. Yeah.
What are you taking a shot of? What is that?
Baileys.
It's still,
I'm like, what is that?
It's like a liqueur, whatever. Don't give me anything.
17%. Fuck you.
Yeah, it was
love you.
during Charity
you.
Week. I've seen Dream Warriors, really fun to watch. Yeah, that's just an example of someone who put in the work, as Kiko said, and I respect him. And when I'm in there, I have a good time. I have nothing in common with the guy. He plays Phasmo. He's sponsored by Phasmo. He's played some
That's
randomizers, right? So
Oh,
good for him.
He's Phasmo partnered.
Yeah, Phasmo.
That's-
So on
that's
like
dope.
the game literally loves him to
he's
death.
like, he is a fantastic content creator.
Yeah, he's great.
I
And,
respect people
like,
like that because
Go watch
that's
him.
work.
He's
That
it's
is
amazing.
hard to do.
If you
People-
want to see
people-
what I'm talking about,
It's hard.
telling
It
you.
is.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's not easy.
Now,
But, like,
no, what I get into it is he's just an example of an entertainer that I've said, and I'm using him in. He wasn't partnered, but he was already on his path to partnership long before he joined the stream team. He just happened to be partnered while part of the stream team, right? What I wanted to get into in terms of the team aspect, the stream team aspect, right? As Dust was pointing out, or even Kimmy points out, because I give shout outs to Kimmy, give shout outs to Logistic, who's a new friend of mine. They're always showing love in other people's channels, because Soul asked the main question. That's cool on Discord, but what are they doing on Twitch? And the answer is not that much. Not that much, Soul. We can be dead ass honest with it, not that much. Because I could challenge you right now, and every member on the stream team that I'm in, I got channel points in. I promise you. I promise you. And I've said hi to everybody. Yes, I have. I've said hi to everybody. I've made the attempt. I've tried to get to know everybody. How much of that attempt did I follow through on? Only if they reciprocated. Right? If I say hi to you, you say hi to me. How you doing? Nice to meet you. You're cool. Hi, how you doing? We'll keep going, and then the relationship is built. You'll see me a lot more. You don't reciprocate that, then I kind of just don't give a shit, right? And these same people, I promise you, I called it to dusk. I called it to dusk. There are people on the stream team who's gonna be close to their partnership, right? They're gonna be at like 70 viewers, right? They're gonna be at like 70 viewers, and I need that 75. They're gonna post in the Discord, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we're so close to a partnership. If everybody could go ahead and show support, blah blah blah. And I'll be like, nope, not gonna do it. I don't care if you have 70 viewers. I'm not gonna throw a tab up. Bye. Not gonna do it. You haven't said 2 words to me in my chat. Why the fuck would I try to help you hit partnership? Nope. Good luck to you. I'm not gonna help you. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I am
No,
not
I
ashamed to say
I
it.
agree with you on that because I'm the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
the thing is, I'll sit there and I'll I'll still toss open a tab for them. But the moment that they say that they're doing a partner push, I'm just like,
nah. Yeah.
where have you
not
been?
gonna do it. Yeah, like I don't know why you're asking this now. Yeah, I've been in there. I say hi. You can't say hi to me. That's all. I mean, like, then you can't force people to like you. So in this case, if they don't want to say hi back, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna move on with my life. But then don't ask me for help.
Nope.
Don't ask me for help.
And it's
Not
almost
gonna do
like
that.
there's a lot of them that will act really friendly with you
Yeah.
when it doesn't involve anything else other than saying
Putting
"Oh,
in
yeah,
effort.
cool."
Putting in effort.
Yeah.
That's I asked Kimmy today, this morning, within an hour of stream. I said, hey Kimmy, you're talking to Sleeping Dogfish on Discord. You guys always say good morning to each other. You have a conversation. I asked Kimmy, how many times has Sleeping Dogfish been in your channel? What was your answer? What was your answer? Streamers are
Actually,
selfish,
I'm curious about
bro.
this one.
Their streamers are selfish because they only care about their viewership, their content. Right? No
Yeah,
matter how well the
it's-
team sounds, right, Kiko? Not everybody on the team is the same way.
Right.
Right? It
And
sounds
things
cool.
like, and it sounds almost kind of like messed up, but like I don't go in there to support them because I expect something out of it. I go
Right.
in to support them because I want to help somebody out.
I go in there because I thought
Why
I thought
would-
we're teammates. I thought, wait
Yeah.
a minute, time out. That's why I'm in there. We're teammates. We're on the same stream team. That's
would
what teammates
I
do.
care about your success when you've made no investment
In yours.
in? Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You
it
should
is-
not fucking care.
And that we're talking about it from a career standpoint. And if we were even just talking about from a, an acquaintance standpoint where we're talking about if we're friends or not, if Jason was to go for partner, I'd be in there every single fucking day because
Hell yeah.
Jason, he cares about my fucking progress. He sit there and whenever I was trying to get my house, he
Right.
would sit there and ask me about it. He'd check in on it. He asked me about my job. He asked me about, getting promotions. He fucking cares about whether or not I'm succeeding in life, and I care about if he's succeeding in life.
Yeah.
I'd be in there in a heartbeat.
That's what vibes though. See, not everybody vibes the same way, and that he mentioned clicks earlier too. And the click that I notice is always the Phasmo click and the Zelda click, and I'm not a part of it. Not that I'm hating, but I'm just not into those games. So then, since I'm not into those games, they did their charity thing based on Phasmo, and I was like, well, I can't even join the charity thing now. Like, I would love to join the stream team charity. What game are we playing, Phasmo? Fuck! Like, no one watches me for Phasmo.
It didn't fucking matter whether we did Phasmo or not. None of us ever played together.
Oh,
So
You
I
could've
have,
joined
a,
in.
It was ridiculous.
I have a question for both of you then.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well, I don't know if you feel out of place, but I know Silver mentioned that he kind of does. If you're feeling that way, why are you still there?
So that
There
goes
are people
into
that I vibe
like,
with, and we know
what
Fluffy
the-
personally.
Yeah, like I'm
Well, I do.
there because of who asked me to. Because whenever I first started streaming, zero viewers, 0 followers. I popped into her stream because I wanted to get into streaming. I was laid off work. Well, not laid off. I ended up having a really bad heat stroke at work one day, and it made it
Oh
to
my
where
god.
I had if I even got slightly overheated, I would hit the ground because my equilibrium would just go off. It almost like I, drank 2 fists of vodka. So I had to take it easy for a while I was going through therapy. I started streaming. I wanted to do randomizers because my computer couldn't handle a lot. I went in and I was like, let's see somebody who streams this. Let's see what their stuff is like, because I wanted to do what most people who are serious about content creation are trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see somebody else who's successful, find out what works for them, and then try to emulate it until they get their own, flavor going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fluffy was one of the first content creators that I want to see who would actually hold a conversation with me. And afterwards, after her stream, I asked her, for somebody who's just starting streaming, what is some of the advice that you have for somebody who's wanting to get into content creation? She gave me a fucking bulleted list.
Sounds like
she didn't have to fucking take the time of day to give a damn about somebody who's just starting off. She was partnered.
fucking PDF
Yeah.
file.
And she said she gave me a fucking bulleted list. I incorporated what I could, and I always really appreciated that. If there's one person I keep a sub up on every single fucking month, it's her.
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
okay, yeah. Mhm.
Because
That's super helpful.
she went above and beyond what most other people would do.
Right.
That is why I stay with the stream team.
And she still
That's a
does.
good reason.
She's in charge of this team. It's her team, so she's the one posting all that stuff. You should watch this.
She's
it's
the
insightful.
one. Yeah,
This
she's
is
the
just
one
some bullet
who's-
points so you guys
I've
can
watched
try
her
all
streams.
that
Like
stuff.
she's super nice. She's always been a really nice person to me. Like,
She's
I like
Super
Fluffy.
chill.
even off the stream in the stream team, she's constantly posting content that you can sit there and look at and
If you're interested,
use if you want to grow your content. Look
Watch
at it,
this,
and
yeah.
you can either agree with it or disagree with it, but you are taking the time out of your day because you are interested in growing. That's
Right.
what I like about the.
Yeah.
That's
and
the
she,
reason why I-
providing
she's the one who
value.
found it. Like you didn't go on YouTube to find this little tutorial. She found the tutorial and posted it for you if you're interested in learning.
And it's because she's actively trying to grow as well, and she wants to bring people with her.
See, that's good. That's
That
hard.
is good.
That people like that are very hard to meet. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's-
If it was not for Fluffy, I would not be part. Like, and this, it's nothing against
wouldn't be
anybody
in there
else in
either.
there, because if not for the stream team, I wouldn't have met people like Lextria, like Silver, like Mario, Kimmy.
That's not true. I met you before
Which
the
is-
team. I met Kimmy before the team. I met Jemima
Alright.
before the team. All right, that's not a. That's
but
not a
like
thing.
I wouldn't have met a lot of really awesome people who I'm, proud to be a part of their communities, and I'm proud to have them a part of mine.
Yeah.
And that's what Twitch is at the end of the day. It's a fucking community. If you do not have that community, what's the fucking point of having it?
true. Yeah. No,
Well,
agree.
that's negating the ones who are getting their views off of skill-based gameplay or hot top streams.
That still, but they come back because that person is skilled. You
We're
know what I
talking-
mean? The reason why they leave is because they probably changed their name. I'm just saying. That said
Honestly,
my name.
I don't
Oh my
even.
God.
I'm not even gonna hate on people that do hot tub streams
I'm
because
not hating on it
they
either.
know what
Neither
they're
do I.
doing. They know what they're doing.
No, you gotta
like,
kiss ass.
everybody-
I'm
That's
dead ass
marketing.
serious.
It's marketing. Fuck it. Like they know what they're doing. It's working for them. Like I can't hate on
It's the
that.
same reason for OnlyFans. I'd rather have you do. I've got more respect for OnlyFans than someone
Alright.
telling me like, "Oh, I'm broke. Woe is
We're not
me.
getting-
Donate." You know?
We're not getting like.
Why are you choking? What's going on? She want to succeed
They're
together.
fucking
And says,
skilled.
"Yeah, if you got it, I know her personally. and she's
they're,
great."
They're
you know?
everybody has their own skill set and own assets that they can monetize, and they are monetizing, I suppose.
I'm all about being 100% honest.
But I'm talking
Yeah.
about community. We're talking
Sure.
like that's what I'm talking about. Like you can't have well, I suppose you can have a community off of ogling somebody,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So you know what's funny is that like, and I'll be honest because I don't give a shit, and I'm just that type of person anyway. That's gonna be honest. Like my Discord is dead, and I don't give a fuck because like my Instagram is popping. So it's like I feel like my community is on Instagram and not on
Okay,
Discord.
so maybe throw
and
them
they'll
into
come like
Discord.
over to Twitch, and like I don't care.
Okay, well, you should post on
Fair
Instagram then when you go live.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been doing.
You
that.
haven't been doing that. I'll call it out
because
right
my
now.
coworkers are on there, so I need to block them.
Why do you?
I don't. I
Okay,
know,
stop.
Hey.
Why is it bad that your coworkers know?
Why is it bad that they
because
know?
if you are working with people who are vindictive assholes, then they're going to take that
Okay, so
content
Dusk
that you
answered.
produce.
Okay, now what
And
about
I work
what
in
about you?
advertising. I work in advertising, so that's like another huge reason why. Like,
Well, okay, no, I don't know what that means. It's not against the law.
Advertising is all about appearance, and if they can use something to destroy her career,
Yeah.
they will, because
They
if
will.
she's succeeding,
Yeah,
other people feel like they are not.
My first sub was my coworker. Not even Michelle. My first sub was my coworker.
I
just wanna
have
point this out.
I had my supervisor actually say, "Hey, I found you on TikTok," and I'm like, "We're gonna fix that right fucking now,"
yeah.
because he had my phone number.
Who better to me if you're trying to make money?
Because he
You
has
have
went out of
coworkers,
his
so you know
way.
they have a job. You know they got a wallet. You what better support than somebody you know personally?
I don't
I don't
want
know.
the person who controls my employment status to know anything about what I do out of work hours.
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
the people I'm working with aren't vindictive. They're just
Because-
old.
No, I and that's
I don't
one
know what
part
to
of,
say.
that's part of the reason why I want to do content creation. I don't want anybody else to have control in the sense over my income that can say,
But you don't need content creation to do that. Did you hear what I said about plumbing or power washing? It's like on the up right now.
It works,
Maybe-
but it doesn't work, Kimmy.
and maybe one day I'll have my own business where I'm working on computers and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess
Entrepreneur. But no, that's one of the reasons why I like content creation. It lets me. My content is solely based on what amount of effort I am willing to put in.
That's with anything.
More so with content creation. Like there's days where I lay.
I think it's harder. It's a lot harder if you want. I feel like the path to become a content creator is difficult.
Because it's self-motivation.
Very difficult. The path to stay relevant is difficult. You take a break. I felt. Where's Quickie? Quickie, are you in here? I'm gonna talk about you. When Quickie took a break, you're talking about a guy who's in the 60s. Average viewership 60s. He was so fucking close. He took a break, came back. He dropped down to like 20. And I'm like, Monster Hunter viewers are dicks. Like, they're so. I said that to Soul already. They're so horrible. They'll move on so quick to somebody else who fucking is
providing the content.
Providing the Monster Hunter content that they want and that they won't even think about you. It won't give you a second look. It's horrible. Fucking horrible. Read chat, nerd. What chat? But to each their own, though. To each whose own. Kind of close enough. I know what you mean. You're talking to Kiko. If you ban your boss from your channel, what are the potential consequences? Why would you ban your boss? My boss and I worked together at the same time, and then she got her admin license, so I still talk to her normal.
My supervisor is the kind of person who will say, "All right, let's get to work," and then wander off for 3 hours, and then shit talk you about how you're not doing work.
Well, I mean, you and I have formed very different relationships at work, and I apologize. I would love for my coworkers to watch me, but not everybody does. Because it's an older profession, Soul Funk. Nursing.
I have a couple of coworkers that I would be okay with it, but
then talk to them. What doesn't that sound awesome? That's me. That'd be awesome. Start a new Insta maybe, since I work with high profile, or block the. You don't want to have her start a new one because she's making traction on her current one, right? I'm just giving you examples. In your situation, sure, it's fine. I want everybody to succeed, and I feel like the best way to promote yourself, you're doing something different.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Kimmy, but you're muted.
Huh?
Oh, I'm muted.
You said Kimmy. No, you said Kimmy.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I looked at Kimmy and I was like, "What do you mean?" Kimmy's muted. She's typing.
Like I saw her little icon. I'm like,
Kiko, Kimmy, exclamation point, Rice. Same thing.
Oh my god. No, I think I'm just worried about it because I work with clients directly and I work with content creators at my job. So the content creators I deal with daily, I don't want them looking at my content and like talking shit about it because like I'm managing them. So I don't want them to see me on Instagram and come back to me like talking shit. So I try to separate work with like Twitch.
That's your job? I thought you did.
I did what?
Like remodels.
No, I'm in advertising. I did remodels.
I thought you were a
like
project manager for like homes.
Yeah, it was like 8 months ago. I moved into advertising.
Oh, shit. I was like, I could have sworn you posted photos.
No, I'm in advertising now.
Like, she's putting in a new countertop, and I was like, oh, that countertop looks dope, Kiko. Where'd you get it from?
I work with content creators that post on like TikTok, on Instagram, that work for like Adidas, for like high profile clients. So I kind of need to be careful.
Adidas.
Yeah, that's how you say it. That's how you say it. I learned that when I got put on the account.
That's
how you say it.
Adidas. Hey, Cherry, can we clip that? And I want it as a soundbite right now.
That's how you
Adidas.
say it. I hate you, Silver. Whatever.
But okay, yeah. Now that I think about it,
because I said Adidas when I started, and they're like, "No, that's not how you say it." And I'm like, "Oh, shit."
You tell them I'm a giant.
How do you say it?
Adidas.
Fuck you guys. Whatever.
Also, what you say about the viewers, fellow streamers can be the same way. In what way? I'm sorry. What did we say about the viewers? She throws an accent on it. Wait, I don't know what I said about. I say a lot of things. I don't remember what I say. Fickle. Streamers can be the same way. Yeah, you're right. But is it fickle if they were never here to begin with? I'm gonna throw somebody. There are people on the stream team that I'm in that have never said hi to me in this channel, but I've said hi to them in their channel. Yeah, and that's as far as the relationship goes. It's like, all right, I made the attempt. I tried. It's not like I just said hi and they didn't say hi. I made conversation. Hey, how's the weather over there? It's raining out here. You know, hey, I like this game you're playing. It's not like I'm doing bullshit convos. I'm actually interested. Like,
I'll be
how much is the game?
Honest. There's some members who I don't think I've seen in anybody's chat. It'd be one thing if they were working. I don't care.
I can't say I'm there all the time though. It's time zones. Because like for Fluffy, for example, if you guys don't know, she used to stream. She used to stream overnight, and I go to work overnight. So I was very active when she streamed overnight. Same thing with Black Korean Nate. He used to stream overnight, and I would be very. Now that they're in the afternoon, I'm asleep.
It's hard.
Yeah, so then I can't say I don't see them in their other chats because it's just if you're in the morning, I might watch you. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm not. But I agree with him. I probably never. If I were to pay attention, I probably never see them anywhere. Sometimes those folks just build these relationships with you for their convenience, which is fine, sure. It's never personal for me, Saul. What I'm trying to get at is the end result. So now that I'm saying it's okay if you don't want to get along with me, because nobody is mandated to like me, and I'm not mandated to like you, and I'm aware of that as an adult. You can't force people to like you. What I'm saying is, if you and I agree on that statement, don't fucking post that you're doing a partnership push and want me to help. Don't do that.
It's like,
you know I'm not going.
If they don't apply no effort for you, why would you want to apply effort for them?
Yeah, and then I'll say stuff like, "I thought we had an understanding." Like, hey, if you don't like me, that's cool. I won't say anything to you either. We'll move on amicably, but don't say you're doing a partnership.
And there are like,
then you want me to help. I'm not gonna do it.
I've seen some streamers hit partner, and they still have a little bit of upward growth afterwards, and they're all excited about it. And then they really like it's almost like they start to resent their community because they're like, well, why aren't you in my chat more often? And I'm like,
people say that.
I say that in
reverse.
They'll make full on Twitter posts.
Yes, I think I'll say that in reverse.
What?
Like Evil Zod. Let's say Evil Zod is like a 30-month sub, right? And I get mad at him that he doesn't say hi to me. Like, bitch, I'm sub. That's why I tell him, stop subbing if you're not gonna be in here, but he's still subbing. And I'm like, you weenie.
I don't mean that. I mean, like, they'll watch their analytics drop, and instead of being like, well, maybe I need to switch something up. Maybe I need to push content creation to, like, YouTube or TikTok or Twitter or anything else. Because
that's correct.
Twitch is such a fucking dead platform when it comes to discoverability.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to sit there and reach out to these other platforms and have them
generate traffic. Yeah, you gotta generate traffic. But I don't think that's bad.
You have to funnel traffic.
No, but keep going. I don't know how that's bad. You're saying the right things.
What I'm saying is, instead of them doing that, they want to be like, they want to complain about how people aren't popping into their chat more regularly. How, like, if you're not watching me, who are you watching? There are people who are like this. This is not a joke. They want to
fucking whack. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. It
is
like
fucking whack.
I don't give a fuck. They're whack. Like
I've never had anybody tell me you should be in here. I'm in here when I can, bitch. What do you mean I should be in here more?
I'm like, not whack. I refuse to say who this person is.
Don't name them. I know I'm saying my piece. I've never met anybody say that to me.
I know that they constantly bitch about it. And
they talk. Switch it the fuck up because it's them.
Yeah, that's their problem.
It is them at the end of the day because
I'll call you out if I know you. I don't know anybody like that. That's never happened to me before.
But
that'd be fucked up.
It's there's a lot of there's a problem, and it's a problem with everything, every career, every aspect of life. There's a lot of people who do not want to look at themselves like maybe I'm the problem. They're
not self-aware.
Sure, I can see that. But I've always said it's not my business. Like I said, I work. I don't get cents raises. I get whole dollars.
They just blame other things and other people instead of
because it's easier to blame somebody else for your problems than it is to say, how can I fix it? Because
that's what weak people do.
Trying to fix it involves effort on your part.
Yeah, I guess. But see, this builds.
There's
into
nothing
stream
against
mentality.
about that.
Sure.
Like if you are having a issue, what's easier? Is it easier to blame somebody else for your problem because it takes the spotlight off yourself and takes responsibility away from yourself, or is it easier to say it's my problem and go out and apply all the effort that is required to fix it?
No, I don't think any. I mean, I could answer it honestly, but I don't think, for me personally, it shouldn't be an issue if we all stay in our lane. Like, I stay in my lane.
That's
If
the
you
thing.
got a problem,
If
that's
you
your
answer it
problem.
personally, like I
My
feel
2
confident
cents.
saying everybody who's in the call right now, like I apply my work ethic to my streaming, which means I don't take days off. I have a schedule. I stick to it every
I
single
like
time.
that. I like that.
And it's because I hold myself to that standard. Now, is there days where I lay in bed for an extra 10 minutes going, how bad do I need this job? Everybody does that. If you tell me that you don't, you're a fucking liar. Because there's some days you don't want to do it, but you
I need the
get
job.
up, you do it anyway because you need to do what you need to do. And it's a matter of willpower. It's a matter of a lot of people have weak wills.
Yeah, I say that. We're gonna get into that when it comes to streamer mentality too, and I agree with you 100%. 100%. The not mentality, sorry, mental health part of it. From ignorance,
No,
a place of
I
ignorance.
understand what you meant.
Yeah. From a place of ignorance, I just don't get it. But I think it's because of our age. We're all older in here, and the bitching you hear from the younger crowd, right? I laugh because there's so many people bitching about gas prices right now. Let's talk about it. So many people bitching about gas prices. And my response was, take the bus. I used to take the bus. I used to have a bus pass. Go get
real.
a bus pass.
We don't have buses around where I live.
Okay, well shit, there you go. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just for me, I'm in the city. All
Y'all
right?
live in the
Solve your
city. I
problem.
live out in the
get
middle
it.
of bumfuck nowhere. I
ain't
walk
trying to piss
outside and I hear
yourself off.
banjos.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not the one bitching about it.
I have to paddle faster to get to work.
I'm just trying to prove a point. There's a solution to almost everything, but when you give people solutions, they don't want to hear it.